We had some people overnight. Lagretto and Hysterical Healer, Loving Red Kini. Today I have like a tankini on. Oh, let me change this. 1 second. Okay. Let me change it from... How come I can't change this? Normally... Oh, there it is. It's a bikini. There we go. Tankini. There we go. Good morning to anyone on the West Coast. Good afternoon to the East Coast. I'm going to do my trading recap in a little bit, but I have a giant headache this morning because I had 3 martinis last night. So, not great for trading. I needed to be fully alert. Luckily, I was fine. Like, today was actually a good day. Today was the first, I would say, good day of the entire week, even though yesterday, I forgot to come on. Well, I didn't forget to come on. I didn't want to come on yesterday, but I will do yesterday's recap as well because I didn't do that. But yesterday's recap is going to be crazy. I had some really good trades yesterday, and then I left... What was it? I left on like a stop or take a trade. Like, I don't know how to explain it because I don't know all the terminology yet. But basically, it took a trade when I didn't want it to. And then I ended up breaking even because I was up for the day and it took a really bad trade when I didn't even plan for that to happen. So then I ended up stopping it out and I ended up breaking even for the day yesterday. But today was a green day. So I'm excited to show you the trade today because I think it was actually like an A+ trade. Even though I could have held it longer, I think it was still a really good setup and I did good. And it was, like I said, the first time all week that I feel like I had a good trade. Friday was insane. Friday was such a good trade. And I think I just did not live up to Friday this whole entire week. How's everyone doing? Almost through to the weekend, Thursday. I'm kind of ready for the weekend. I feel like this week has been a lot. I've been overwhelmed like every single day. And I kind of want to, this weekend, I want to do like a massive like spring cleaning, even though it's about to be fall. But I just want to clean everything out of my closet because there's just a bunch of junk in there. And I just want to feel like I have less stuff. I need to be like a minimalist. Okay, so I don't do crypto, no. I am trading ES. And I went from trading ES to MES. So now I'm trading MES because I'm trying to scale back a little. Wait, what? I can't change this. Oh, there we go. I'll put it back to trading. Okay. Okay, put us back in the trading category. What you think about Euroi stock? I don't even know what that is. like I said, I'm only trading MES. That's it. I used to trade, what was I trading before? NQ. I was trading NQ. Then I went to ES, and now I'm trading MES. And that's it. Like, I don't trade anything else. So I don't have any thoughts on any other thing. I'm so new to trading, so I just got to stay in my lane, focus on what I'm doing, and not. Yeah, thank you, David. Yeah, I don't. If I look at too many charts and like too much going on, I always trade bad. So it's better when I'm just like super focused on one and like understanding how that one stock moves. Because honestly, I wasn't bad with NQ. NQ is pretty good as well. But I ended up just going over to ES because when I opened my Top Step account, it was on ES. And so I was watching it. And I mean, it's so similar, right, to NQ. They move very similar. But I think you get paid out more for ES over NQ per ticks is it it's more money, so that's why I switched over. Thanks, Recipe. Hi. Rem, I don't know what you said because my AI bot definitely took you out. I'm going to show you my trades today. I do a trading recap every single day after I'm done trading for the day, and I am done for the day because I'm in the green, and it's the first day that I feel like, okay, I took a good trade and I could just end it there. I'm trying to scale back how many trades I take per day, and if I have a good trade, just be like grateful for that and stay with the profits. Another day in paradise. Oh, good Recipe. I wish it was like paradise here today, but it's super cloudy for some reason. I'm in California, and normally it's very sunny, but today it has been like overcast all morning. It's 11 a.m., so. I thought you looked kind of bad. What do you mean bad? Good bad or bad bad? Oh, look, we have like a random bot thing in here. Okay, I'll just get to my trading recap. So, this morning, okay, so first I trade normally Orb, and then I also watch my friend Orion Trading on TikTok every single morning. So I traded on the 15-minute Orb this morning, and I also had double the confirmation to take this trade because he's been trading for like 10 years, and he also took the trade. So when I saw that he was taking it and my confirmation with the 15-minute Orb, I decided to take the trade. I was happy that I did. So I'm just going to zoom into this a little bit more. You can see where my trades are. There's like little arrows marked out. Oh, I should also probably, let's zoom out actually for a second. It had this like giant drop at 5:30 a.m. So because of that, oh no, what happened to my stream? Am I still streaming? Oh, I am. Okay. It like turned black for some reason. The screen did. Okay, so it had this giant drop at like 5:30 a.m., which kind of made me feel like, I had like a bias that it was gonna go up because of that, like to fill those orders that dropped. And also it hit, or that is the line. I put that line there as the low of the overnight session, or like before market opened. And then the high was right about here, which is where we already tapped into. And then the high from yesterday, that's what this line is here. Let me zoom in a little bit again. So that's what these lines are. I have marked out the high and low from yesterday as well. And we've kind of been staying in the same space again. So that's kind of helpful also to kind of predict where it's going to go, because sometimes when it's in a new area, like let's say it took out another high, then I wouldn't know where it's going to go, like if it's going to keep going up or if it's going to go down. So so that was my bias, that it was going to go up at least to the high of the night or even the high of yesterday, which I don't know. I still feel like maybe it could go up there. It just depends what it does right here. Look, it's on a fair value gap right now. So if it goes lower into it, it might keep going lower. Or if it bounces off of it, then maybe it would take out the high. But, oh my gosh. Hi, Alex. Getting better. Oh, thank you. Clean summaries. Oh, thanks. Okay, yeah. I feel like this week has been so challenging for me, but I've learned a lot already from this week. I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 months now, but for some reason, this is the first week I've been streaming and actually doing the recaps. I think I'm learning a lot. Because normally I just do the recap like in my head, like, was that a good trade or not? But now I have to actually speak about it and see, how I did. Aw, my day has been good. So it's a green day. I'm really happy about that. And I'll tell you why I took the trade and everything in a second. I was just kind of going back and looking at my places that I kind of marked out. But yes, I'm very happy. I had a good morning. Last night, I went to dinner with my neighbors and we had 3 martinis. So I woke up a little bit like, ooh, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't mess up this trading because I had too many martinis last night. Oh, thank you so much. I have what it takes. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You keep going, Sergeant up. Oh no, I like to chat in between too. So how was your morning? Ask your neighbor how much I need to pay for rent. What? Oh, that's funny. That is funny. At first I was like, huh? See, my brain is still on the martinis. You did 3 hours of work. Okay. Not bad. And went for a back day? What's that? Okay. So, yeah. So I had martinis last night. I was worried that I was going to mess up. Oh, preparing some quick lunch. Nice. I had a little bit of breakfast, and I'll probably have lunch in a couple hours. But, okay. I will get to this. So this is on a 10-minute time frame right now. But I trade on the 1 minute. So even though this looks like one candle, it was like, that's 10 minutes, So this is like about 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes right here. And this is a trade. So you can see my arrows. There's like double the arrows right here because I ended up taking, how many did I take? I think I took 1 position and I meant to take multiple. So that's why it looks like there's like, because I ended up taking 1 and then I was like, oh shoot, I want this many. So then I took a little bit more. So I think that's what happened there. I think that's why there's like a bunch of arrows, like they're like thicker. And then what I also did, okay, so I traded on 2 prop firms. Top Step, and I have 5 accounts, and then Tradeify, and I have 3 accounts. So I traded on both of them, and I got the same exact trade on both. And what I did was I just held it. Well, okay, so like I said, I did the 15-minute. That's here. If you can see this box, it's kind of light. Let me open this up a little bit bigger. So here's the 15 minutes candle that opened, and it came out, went back in, and then kept climbing. So that's when I took the trade. And like I said, I held this for like maybe 15, 20 minutes. And I saw this candle here. You see that one's like really, really small. So if I went to like the 1 minute, you'd see it kind of looked like it was losing momentum. So I was worried that it was going to reverse because sometimes my orb trades do reverse and I like to move my stop up in profit before it does. So I think I moved it up a little bit too close because I could have left it. If I would have left my stop like here, then it would have continued and I wouldn't have gotten stopped out here up until here and then maybe moved it up and put it here. I don't know. That's what I would have liked to do. So that's what I'm learning from my trades is like maybe just move it up into profit a little bit so that it can still have room. But if it does reverse, I'm not in trouble. Hi, Jeff. So I think that's what I'm still learning to like let the trades breathe. I'm still learning that part, but I think I did a good trade anyways. So like I said, I had taken this trade on my top step. So that one was a really small, I don't know why, because I took them at the exact same time and I got out later on the top step. So I'm not sure why that trade was actually a smaller like win. Sorry, I'm late for class. Oh yeah, you missed the like pre-market analysis. I'll go back in a second. But and I copy trade on both. So when I take one trade, it goes to all 5 of my accounts, and when I take one trade on the other one, it goes to all 3 of my accounts. Hi CJ, how are you? Beautiful poem today. Radiant, I love that. So I think what happened was I definitely moved my stop into profit a little bit too much before letting it really climb. That would be my one change for the day, but I'm happy that it's a green day. Like I said, Friday was a green day, and then the rest of this whole entire week have been just so far off. I think I don't know what it is. It feels like the market's moving slightly different. And I also made a TikTok about it, and someone said that August is always sort of strange. So maybe it's an August thing, because I swear it's moving slightly different. So it's harder for me to read. At least this week it's been. But yeah, I'm just happy that today it was much easier to read. Okay, so this, see where it says reclaim for long entry? This has been such a tough spot to crack. Like, I feel like we just keep coming back up and down through this area. And I should have actually, like I said, it says reclaim to enter. I should have taken that like right here up to there, but I didn't. So maybe if it comes back down through and then up again, or look, it might be bouncing off of it. It's hard to say. So anyway, yeah, that one area has been kind of a tough spot for the last 2 days. And overnight, it kind of just went sideways up by the high. Okay, so if I look at it like this, yeah, the range is definitely where I've marked out. Like, this has been the range for the last 2 days. But before that, it was way down here. So I think we might stay. One time this happened, it like climbed up super high up. I think it was like 3-4 weeks ago. And then it just stayed in that range for 2 weeks. So if it does stay in this range for 2 weeks, I actually wouldn't be mad at it, because I would be able to read what's going to happen a lot easier. Because like, if you see, when it comes up here, it ends up coming back down. When it comes down here, it ends up going back up. So if I can watch it do the same thing over and over again, then it's easier for me to catch it when it gets to one of those points. Like if it came back down here, I'd probably buy to go up. Just assuming that that's what it would do, because it's already done it a few times. You see? Okay. It is bouncing off this fair value gap right now. See, it just bounced right off of it. I love this indicator. This indicator, it's like so clean. It doesn't like clutter up your space, but it's the Nephew Sam's FVG fair value gap like maker. It's really good. She's improving at a crazy rate. Thank you, Alex. I mean, it's been 5 months. It's just this week has been really good, like, learning for me. Don't worry, I'm here. Nicholas! Hope you're doing good, too. How'd you sleep last night? I woke up accidentally at, like, 5:30 a.m. I did end up trying to go back to sleep, but I woke up because I went to sleep so early last night. So I just like naturally woke up, and then I was like, no, please, more sleep. How much was the bet? So I did 3 contracts on each of my accounts. 3 contracts of minis. So I'm trading MES or micros. Micro E minis. I don't know, whatever. I'm trading MES. I was trading ES, but I switched over to manage my risk a little better. So I trade 3 of those. And as you can see, it was like a 1-to-1. This is what I risked, and this is what I took. So that was a 1-to-1 trade. Not great, but I'm happy with the wins anyways. And I'm happy with the trade I took, so. Oh my gosh, look at Raisin. He's so cute. Oh, look at him. He's adorable. And I am trading on a combine. So, yeah. You already can't complain. That is great. The biggest load. Oh my god. Loves red kini. Today we are in a tankini. But normally we have like a red one. Yesterday we had a blue one on. Very, very cute. Kick names, I swear. Literally. Yeah, Nicholas. Hopefully when I get really good, then this will be what I do all day long. This would be great. Oh, CJ, thank you so much. Once I pass the combine, then I will be happy. But I'm taking it so slow because I have passed combine before, and I was like super aggressive with it, and I passed it in 3 days, which is good. I know I can do it. But it also, you risk like way too much, and then you can blow your account really, really quickly too. So I just don't want to do that. I want to just take it slow, and that's what I'm learning. That slow is better than blowing accounts and having to get new ones and starting all the way back over. So slow and paced. Look, it's still going down, so I don't know if it's actually bouncing off that fair value app. I think it might go through it. And then if it comes down over here, that could be a good place to buy because it's done it a few times where it bounces off, and basically here as well. So, I mean, you could wait and see if it comes down here, but that seems to be a really good spot. And then same if you go over here, see how I wrote here, low of the day over on August 13th, so yesterday, and bounced off. So that is a good spot to look at least to monitor. So I'm learning, and I try to keep my my like thing clean, so there's only like not so many lines, because if I, I could put a line here because that's where it touched and then went down, but I don't want to do that because then I'm just gonna have all these different lines. Like I could have one there, like basically here, just too many lines. So it's better to just keep it nice and clean and give it like a general area of where it could go, and these are like very specific areas. Oops. Move that over. That's just the same thing. This is just the same thing, but on the minute. So if we come over here, you can see on the minute what it's doing. So reclaim for a long entry. So see how it came down here and then it bounced back up? You could have taken just like that little thing as a scalp if you wanted. But I think it will continue to go down. Okay, but yeah, that's on the 1 minute, and then this is the 10 minute. There we go. Total Mind, hi, how are you? I'm impressed by how you figured out the complexity so quick. No, I've been doing this for 5 months. I've been doing it for 5 months. I'm still not good. I haven't figured it out yet, really. I'm still working on it. But I read this book. Well, I've read half of it so far. That's where I'm at. So this helped me learn some of it better than us. Well, because I've been doing it for 5 months. If you do something for 5 months, you'll get better at it, you know? So I read that book. I've watched lots of videos on like TikTok, YouTube, everything. And then I also take notes on everything. So I have like a notebook with all my notes on what I've learned. True that. See? And y'all can learn with me because now that I'm doing my streaming every single day, except for yesterday. Yesterday I was just so tired after I was done. I felt like I was I just couldn't do it. I was just so tired. That's why I've never had a consistent streaming schedule really, except for on OF I did for a while. Every Tuesday at 1:15, which I do have to change now. Because obviously now I'm going to do 1:15 here most of the time. Or I might change this to earlier. Because I'm normally done by 11:30. And so I might want to do it earlier. My recaps earlier. So that I don't try to keep trading all morning. Because normally I get a good trade in the morning. And I don't want to like, you know. Oh, you like the these are braids, but thank you, CJ. My hair's just a little wild, so I thought, let me just put it in little braids. That's fair. I think you let us know. Yeah. I'm thinking I'll maybe move this one earlier and then maybe I'll do a streaming schedule for OF again. Or keep it at the 1:15 for that one. I don't know. I haven't decided. It's so hard for me to stick to a schedule just because like I said, I just get in a mood where I don't want to do something and then I don't. So organized. Oh, thank you. Yes, I try to keep my my notes organized on this stuff so that I can look back at it and learn. Wavy, I'm glad you're learning with me. Take your time with it. Yeah. Like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. If she was a genius. Oh my gosh. The recipe said, how do we learn how to predict the market going up? I'm still learning too. But I'll tell you what I feel like helps me. Have you ever done a... What? I am sober. It is 11:30 in the morning. And actually, I've only had one beer on stream, like ever. So I do not know what you're talking about. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, how do I predict it? Just a question. Just a random question. Because have I ever done... The question would be, have you ever... It would be the opposite. Have you ever drank on stream? Then I would say one time. Okay. Hi, Jerry. Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know what the first word was, but I think I know. Clearly, he's never watched the stream before. That's true. It's the same question if you think about it. No, it's not. It's not. I don't think it's the same question. Jerry, how are you? How'd you sleep? Okay, how do I predict it? I don't. I follow a system, and then normally that system works, and if it doesn't, then you take a small loss, and hopefully you keep your losers small. But if you keep following your own system that you have, most of the time you should be profitable then. I don't have crypto. I'm trading ES. It's right here. Can you see that? MES to be specific. I never sleep well. Oh no, Jerry. Honestly, I don't either. I sleep really terribly most of the time. Okay, let's look at this on the 1 minute really quick. Look, it's bouncing off again. You could have taken that here and then see, then you could just risk like that much. Like you go like this. See, this is, I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea, but basically it keeps bouncing off this. So like right here, you could probably take it. I'd take it there. And then I would just risk right underneath this. And I would try to at least get back to where it was last. There you go. See? Fake trade. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see if it works. So you don't really like, I don't like know how to predict where it's going to go. I just base it off where it's been before and then what it's done there before. So like I said, like right here, it bounced off. So hopefully it will bounce off again. And then same with like here, like once it crossed it, it kept going. But the same thing can happen on the downward. So like it came up to that line and then went back down. So like if you're already below it and it hits it, then you can maybe take it down. So we'll just see. Oh, whoops. We'll just see. But actually, if you look at it like this, it's actually going down because it's going to, it might cross over and come down to like here. And then you could do the same thing. Like if you keep your losses small like that, let's say it does continue down, which I think maybe it will. Then you could do the same thing down here. Watch. So you don't really predict. You just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like say like right here. So then let's say it came back down all the way down here. Then you do the same thing. Once it bounces up again, you take it and then risk just right underneath here, right there, all the way back to the upside, which the upside went all the way up to here. So that would be an even better risk to reward. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let me go back. Wait, no red bikini, I'm out. Bad Maddie, this is a tankini. It's a literal bikini. It's just a tank top bikini. And it's cute. What do you mean? So you get with other traders and group trade? No. I do watch my friend trade in the morning. Every single morning he streams. His name's Orion Trading. He's in our Discord, Louise. And he's really good. So I watch him every single morning, but then I take my own trades. I don't group trade or like, I'm not like talking to anyone while I'm trading. I just do my trades. Oh, look it. We're still doing well here. So now I personally, because I'm crazy, because I don't like losing, I would move my stop. So like this would be our stop right now, right? I would move my stop into profit. Like I'd put it right here so that if it does come back down, I would get stopped out and make like $5. You see what I mean? But then, like I said, that's sometimes my downfall because sometimes it'll hit my stop loss. So let's just say I put one right here. Let's put a little line. Let's say I put my little line right there. Sometimes it'll hit my line and then continue going in my direction. So that can be like it can save me from having like a losing trade if it does go down, but it also can stop me out before I could have a really big winning trade. So sometimes I do that sort of thing. Okay, what I would do in this case, I'm going to put it right here. That's where I'm going to put it. If it stops me out, then that's the fake trade we've taken. Okay, we've taken a good trade. Look, now it's going up. This is good. Our little fake trade is actually really good. I should have taken it. I like to make, oh, Recipe likes to make bets. Okay. Make a bet then. I bet that this was going to go up, and it did. So now I would move this up. I'd move it right here because I'm a nervous trader. So if it comes back down, then I would take like a tiny profit from here to here. You see what I'm saying? This is how I would take a normal trade, like when in the morning when I'm taking trades. And I'm also crazy, so sometimes if like that was like a lot of money or something, I might just move it all the way up here. But like I said, right now we'll be safe. We'll put it here. Okay. Why didn't you stay with the astrology? See, again, another question that's irrelevant. I've never even looked at astrology ever. Nicholas is like, Nicholas comes with the emotes. Very good. Perfect emotes. What is this? Zen said. Zen trading. What do you mean, what is this? Your username is Zen trading. You know what trading is? I just took a paper trade. Okay? That's what I did. That's what I'm doing. That outfit looks so... Thank you, CJ. Oh, there is... Okay, so you did ask a question about group trading. CJ did, right? Okay. If I do ever use the word group or copy trading, what it means is that you have multiple accounts and then you trade all of, like, I have a group that I trade on Tradeify, and it's the same thing as copy trading. So it just like puts all your accounts into a group, and then when you hit like let's say we took this trade right here, it would take that trade on all of my accounts. So I group trade that on Tradeify, and then on my Top Step, I copy trade all my 5 accounts. Look at this would have been a great trade. I should have actually taken it. Even if I get stopped out, like I'd be in profit. That's great. Let's see if it plays out all the way. I think it'll only come up to here, but I would move my thing now up a little. So now we would for sure take this as a win right here. But I think if it can get past this last line, yep, oh my gosh. If it closes above that, then I think it'll continue to go up. And then maybe it'll come up to our last. I would want it to come up to here, but I don't know if it's going to do that. I think it'll stop out like around here or around here. Oh my gosh. I should have taken this actual trade. It made a fair value gap right here. So honestly, this would be a good place to put your stop loss, because if it comes through your fair value gap, then it's for sure going to go down. But if it bounces off your fair value gap, then it can continue going up. That would be a really good profit. I can't believe we just took this as a paper trade. So you watch each other but not trade together. No. What? I just told you what group trading was. I don't watch anyone. I mean, I personally watch someone streaming on TikTok, but I don't trade with anyone. A group trade is your own account trading all of your accounts. So it's a group of my accounts together. Just my accounts. Like I'm not watching anybody. It's not other people's, like, there's no group. The group is just the accounts that I own or have. Maddie, what the heck? The recipe says is group trading a way to avoid paying broker fees? No. What are you guys talking about? You said what it is, but not why you do it. What? It's my own accounts. Okay, you guys, listen clearly. Let's say I have 5 accounts, okay? I have 5 accounts that you could trade on, right? Wait, I would move this up because this is coming back down for... I'd move it up to like... because I'm a nervous trader. I'd move it up like there. Okay. if you have 5 accounts, like I could trade on this account, 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 right? Look, it's coming back down. Please, no, don't stop us out. Remember, didn't I say it's either coming back down from here or here? So I could have put my stop like right there and then taken that. But let's just leave it. Maybe it'll continue. Ah! Okay. That scared me. Wait, where did our line go? Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying. 5 accounts, right? You have 5 accounts. You put them all in one group. And then you put, when you go to take a trade, you like, let's say we took this. Take the trade. It takes the trade on all of the accounts. You still are paying any fees. You're paying it per account. But you were able to take one trade that happened 5 times on different accounts. So it's just multiplying. The reason why you do it is because you're multiplying how much you can make overall because you're taking it on each one. So let's say this made, okay, look, I'm going to put my line. Let's say this made $100, right? But if you have 5 accounts that took the exact same trade, you made $500. Do you see? Do you see? Why not just trade 5 times? See, there we go. Great question. That's actually a good question because I didn't understand when I first started why you would do that instead of just taking like more contracts. But the problem is then you're risking that amount. So like, let's say this made $100, right? Because I only took 3 contracts. But if I took 3 times 5, what is that? I'm not good at math. 15? I don't know. Okay, 15. If I took, that's right. 3 times 5, if I took 15 contracts, is that right? If I took 15 contracts, right, and it ended up reversing, I would probably blow that account. So then they would close my account because I risked too much. So like that would be $500 in a loss, right? Like if it went this way, or I wouldn't blow the account for over $500, but you get what I mean. Like let's say, you know, you would blow the account a lot quicker with it, you wouldn't be risking less. You'd be risking more. So that's why you want to risk a little bit, make a little bit per account, because then you don't risk that much. And then it multiplies because you have multiple accounts. Does that make sense? I feel like, I don't know if I explained it correctly, but that's basically why. You would just not want to risk. It's basically a risk management tactic. New game. Ever thought she has stocks go up green if... What? Maddie, what? Okay, Jeff gets it. He said it makes sense. Do you always pick the same account for the leader account to trade on? It doesn't really matter as long as... Like, it doesn't matter which one's the leader because they're all going to take the same trade. Look at, we're still up, going up. This was a great paper trade. At least it was a good practice trade. Teddy said, hey, I love this. You think you can turn up your mic? Oh, I don't have a mic. It's just coming out of the computer. Shoot, I'll talk louder. I'm so sorry. I need to get a mic. I just turn on the computer and that's the microphone. I could figure that out. I'll figure that out for tomorrow. But I'm glad you're here. Orion says to start yelling. Orion, I need your setup with the mic. I have a mic. I could probably plug it in, but I have not done that. You're here. How long have you been here? Did you hear everything I was talking about? We just took this paper trade, or this fake trade, and I should have just actually taken it. Look at it. It's perfect. What? All right, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna yell. I'll yell from now on. I'm so sorry. Orion, how long have you been here? Oh, you've been here for maybe 45 minutes. Wait, what? You've been here the whole stream? How come you didn't say anything? You stressed me out. Okay, look at this. Why don't I take this? Why didn't I take this? This is so good. Good practice, though. You said that's why I didn't say anything. No! Okay, well, did I explain everything good? What I was trying to explain? That would have been a great trade. Mm-hmm. And I'd move this up because I'm scared it's gonna come down. I'd move my stop like to here now, where this one, like this little spike was. And then I would keep moving it. If it has like another spike down, then I would move my stop into the little spike again. Can you switch from paper trading to an actual trade? Well, no, because now it's already up here. So if I ended up taking a trade, like, it would come from up here. It would like start right here. Like I couldn't be like, oh, I wanted to take a trade right here. You know, you'd have to take it. So yeah, no, you can't swap it over. Also, I didn't even take like an actual paper trade, because an actual paper trade, you'd have like a paper trading account and you can like actually take the trade. What I did was I just placed this here and I said, I think I would take a trade right here. Seems like the risk is all the same though, the more I think about it. Not really, because if you, like, let's say I just randomly decided that it was going to go down from here without knowing that this was an important like spot, then obviously you'd lose all that for however long you left it going. So I don't think the risk is the same. The risk just depends on where you get it from. So like our risk would be really low if we got it from right here. And but right here it's kind of sort of in the middle. So like if you got it here thinking that it was going to go up, see? And then it went back down. Luckily it went back up again. I don't know. I don't think the risk is the same at every single point. It's different depending on where you, like the levels, I guess. Hopefully I'm explaining it right. Jeff, yes. I wish you could just switch it over and be like, yes, I wanted to get this from right here. CJ said, great lesson, teacher. No, I don't want to be a teacher. I'm learning. So I'm sharing my learnings. But I'm glad that you're learning from my learning. Okay, I would move it up after whatever it does here. So like same thing here. Like I said, we have it like right here. No, I'm moving it up here. Okay, this is where I'd put my stop loss now, because I'm such a nervous trader. Okay, I'd put it here. This is where my stop loss is. So if it comes back down, that's our little win. See, this is what I did earlier, and that's why I got stopped out like so early. Because then it just kept going. It like came down and then kept going. That's okay. I'm a natural teacher. Thank you. I mean, that's how I started my main YouTube channel. I was like showing my journey on OF, and then girls wanted to like know how to do it, so I started helping other people. Every great teacher continues to learn as well. Oh yes, for sure. Okay, we're gonna get stopped out for sure. I should have just taken it all the way to here. Like I would have taken out right there. No. Okay, we're gonna get stopped out in our fake paper trade. Look, it's about to touch it. Oh, look at it. It didn't touch. No way. I was like a point away of getting stopped out. That is crazy. Okay, because normally it stops me out on a good trade. Okay, that's crazy. We didn't get stopped out yet. Who knows what happens after this candle. But this was a good practice. I can't believe you've been here the whole time, Orion, and you've been quiet. I guess I was quiet today in your live stream too. But I was doing my nails. My throat is still I'm just going to wait until this. Oh my God. Okay. We got stopped out. So this would have been our trade. And then I would have been showing you in the Discord where we got stopped out. Oh, like that. Okay. So see where the dark green is? That's where you get stopped out. Okay. That's where I would have been stopped out. Oh, wait. It's still going. I want to show that it would be like right there. Okay. So I would put it like this so you can see. There we go. That would have been our little trade. It's probably going to still go up. But I always move my stop way too close. I'm still trying to figure out how to set up multi-streaming in chat. I'll help you today because I want to multi-stream too. But I made a new... I'm not showing you yet. So don't even go looking for it. Oh, look, it's going down. So this is fine. We had a mini trade here. That was good. I wish I would have just moved my stop up like right here. But okay, it's fine. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh, the multi-streaming thing. I made a new TikTok. Don't go looking for it because it's not ready for anyone to see it. And it's just basically the same thing that I'm doing here, but I just make a little baby video every single morning of the trades. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, and once I hit 1,000 on there, then I just made it like a couple of days ago, so I'm not even close. Then I want to stream to that TikTok and my Kick. And maybe my YouTube, the one that I transferred over to like this sort of thing. But today I'll figure it out. I'll help you because I want to figure that out too. I can't believe you were in here for so long and didn't even say anything. Yeah. The TikTok is the same as my YouTube. My, like, this sort of thing YouTube. But don't go looking for it yet. I have 49 followers. And honestly, the videos are getting pretty good views for a brand new page. I just have been, just recapping every single day. Here's what I learned. Oh, and I put some clips from my VODs that I downloaded. It's a little long. Oh. It gets so much good engagement on TikTok. Trading is so big on TikTok. I guess that's where I like learned about it too. Okay, well that was my recap. We've been on for an hour, so that was a fun little fake trade that we just took. And as you can see, this was my day today, and I'm just staying in profit. I'm not doing anything else. I'm literally, sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to do better. I like need to make more or something like that. So I'm trying to learn to just be chill and be like, a little tiny win is a good day. So that's what we're doing. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna figure out, I need to put a microphone for tomorrow. I need to figure out this multi-stream trading with Orion. I need to, like I said, I want to do a deep clean, but I'm going to do that this weekend. I need to make some food or something. I need to make like another matcha. I had a matcha this morning. I didn't have coffee. But going to do all that. So I'll see you in the Discord. I'll see you on OF. And I'll see you tomorrow again for a recap. I can't believe I only missed one day. I'm not going to miss tomorrow. I'm for sure going to like recap the whole week tomorrow. It was a terrible week, but today was good. Bye. Okay, I'll see you all over there in the Discord and OF. And then again tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to move the time up. I'll let you know. I'm probably going to do like 11:30. I feel like that's a good time. Okay, bye.